Hello and welcome. So this is going to be your short but sweet pure core. I say pure core, it's got a little bit of rhyme in it. You do not need any props, you just need a space and somewhere to move. Alright guys, so come to a seated position with your legs forwards, thinking about kind of anchoring down through the legs, through the heels. Now, first of all, before we begin our core set, we have to find our sit bones, because I'm going to be talking about sit bones a lot, so we need to know where they are. So you'll find them just by kind of rocking from side to side. They're the little like bony bits that you sit on, hence sit bones, or sits bones, they have other names as well. I'd like you to imagine that you've sat on something either very cold, like maybe an ice cream, or something sharp, like a thistle, and use that sensation to gather the sit bones underneath, like you're going, oh, what did I sit on? And we have a sense of lift. Maybe you get a sense of the glutes engaging, and then relax them so the sit bones spread outwards. And let's do that 2 more times. Shoop. So lifting, lengthening, squeezing. Sit bones and tailbone moving together, and then relax. 1 more time. And we're going to hold this for about 10 seconds. So imagine your little sit bones kind of moving towards each other. Moving. You've got another 5, 4, 3, 2, your quads will be switched on as well, that's okay, and 1, relax. Alright, coming straight towards the floor so you can get going. So rolling yourself down in whatever way feels comfortable, bringing your legs into tabletop position. So again, just kind of mapping, locating, not just feeling my ass for the sake of it, but finding the sit bones, those little kind of bony landmarks. And now, once you found them, you're like, yes, found them, squeeze your sit bones towards each other. And it's as if you've got a block in between your thighs, but you don't actually have a block in between your thighs. So squeezing really strongly. And now at the same time, send the belly and the back towards the floor. Start curling the tailbone up a little bit. So there is a little curl, there's a little upwards lift. And this should, hopefully, already feel like a little bit of work started. Bring your hands behind the head. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift head, neck and shoulders upwards. Inhale back down. And exhale. Inhale back down. You got 3 more and then a hold. Exhale. Keep squeezing the tailbone away from the floor. Sit bones towards each other. Last one, using your Pilates breath. So pausing up here, mainly so that you can embed that sensation. Drop the belly down, lift the tail, squeeze the sit bones in. Try and lift the shoulder blades away from the floor. We hold here, we're still breathing, and then we inhale back down. We've got another 5. Exhale. Inhale. And 4. And down. And 3. And down. And 2. And down. Last one. Pausing here, again we hold. Now the level that we're at now with our head, neck and shoulders, it's going to be level number 1. We're going to try and get up 2 more points. So we're at level 1, let's lift 2 more times. Get higher. And then we go back down to 1, and then we lift up again. And then down to 1. Shoulders still trying to reach off the floor again. And 2, 1. 2 more of these. And back down. And last 2. So lifting the shoulders. 1, 2. We're at our highest point now. Squeeze the sit bones, guys. Make sure you haven't lost that. Take an inhale. Exhale, lengthen your left leg away. Inhale, draw it back in. Lengthen the right leg away. Draw it back in. Are you still lifting your tailbone? And again. And back in. And right. And back in. So this entire time, we've got the lower back pressing down. We've got a slight lift in the tail. We're squeezing our sit bones towards each other, and we're trying to lift up head, neck and shoulders. What I quite like to do, continue guys, is press my fingertips into my belly to remind myself with that downwards motion with the navel towards the spine. We're going to speed it up for 10. Ready? And we go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold with one knee lifted. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist towards that knee. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back back into the center, lower head, neck and shoulders down if you need to. I do, but maybe you don't. Inhale to repair. Exhale, twisting towards the other side. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back into the center. Place both feet down onto the floor now. A little bridge roll here, pressing down into the palms and into the fingertips. Inhale to repair. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, kind of similar action to what we just had in that little abdominal sequence. We dig down into the heels, we're going to pause here. Inhale, sweep the fingertips up to the ceiling. And see if you can come until you're kind of just on your shoulders. We're pushing our hips up higher than our chest, if possible. And maybe now you lift the toes off as well. Take an inhale. Keeping the arms lifted. Exhale, roll down through the spine. So really articulating here. Take an inhale at the bottom. And exhale to roll up. Do this about 3 more times. So rolling up and down through the spine, trying to get the back really kind of wide and broad. So you're kind of smushing it into the floor each time. Like pressing it down, getting it wider. Like when you put your hand on a little ball of cookie dough to kind of flatten it, it's that sensation of making it broader, making it wider. Let's make this the last one. Inhale to prepare, exhale to lift up. Pause here, bring your hands down either side of the waist. And we're literally just holding this. But now we're also going to be holding our bums. So bringing your fingertips towards your buns and checking, like, do you feel it switched on? And now think about wrapping the sit bones towards each other. Holding here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower the pelvis down. And now we're going to bring the feet into a turned out position. So like little kind of frog shape. So you've got, I'll just spin around for a second. So you've got this shape in the feet on the floor. And this is from where we're going to come up into our bridge. So you'll feel hopefully something different going on in the sit bones. Take an inhale. Legs in, turn out. Exhale. Same roll of the pelvis up. Pause at the top. Press the heel bones together. I know I said this is a core workout. And you're like, yes, but core is a six-pack. But actually, core is how we challenge the core is through the periphery. So, yeah, the core is not just a six-pack. It's like how the body integrates as a whole. Holding up just a little bit more. Inhale, drop the pelvis down. Exhale to press. You got 10 of these. So this is number 2. And 3, keeping an eye on that rib cage. And 4. And 5. And 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Beautiful, guys. Roll the pelvis down. Draw the knees into the center of the chest. Take a little rock and roll from side to side. All right. Rock up and down the spine. And if you need to do this in another way, of course you can, but we're aiming to be really, really soft around the back, like a little ball of Play-Doh, something like that. And we'll come up to a seated position. Send the legs out, and I would like you to get a slight internal rotation through the thighs. And we're thinking about this action of the sit bones here as well. So inhale to sit tall. Exhale, tuck the tailbone underneath. We're going to roll about halfway. We're really thinking about this turning of the pelvis. Now keeping the ribcage still. Touch your fingertips towards the floor and then lift up without displacing the ribcage. We've got 5 more of these. And lift, and 4, and lift, and 3, and lift, and 2, and lift. Last one, and lift. Hands come forwards, belly draws back, and we roll forwards, but your tailbone is trying to stay tucked. So you get this kind of middle back curve with the belly punching through towards the spine. We inhale to sit tall. Let's do that again. Exhale. Tucking the tailbone, squeezing the sit bones towards each other. Fingertips down, and we lift. 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, 2, last one. Hands reach forwards, belly punches back, we roll forwards, tailbone reaches kind of underneath us, shoulders come up, last one, with a little difference this time. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale, curl back. So we find that roll of the tailbone. This time we take our body across. So it's the rib cage reaches across. So we're going to, well, this is my left, but this could be your right. Roll back a little further. And then scoop your arm out behind you. Again, without trying to change anything in the rib cage, we rotate back to center and we sit tall. So without going through the middle back curve. And let's do that again to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Tucking the tailbone under. We're going to sweep across to the other side, whichever side you didn't do. We elongate the arm away from the body. Bring it back in. Rotate back to the center. Sit tall. We're going to continue with this. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze the sit bones, tuck underneath, but we'll go just a little bit faster. So we twist, we scoop the arm, we come back to the center, we stay back. So it's like a kind of weird backwards or forwards. It's a front crawl, isn't it? Front crawl, but from a reclined position. And we've got another 10 seconds here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make sure you're even on both sides, and then we sit tall. Hands come behind us. Press your feet into the floor, fingertips maybe face the pelvis. Inhale to prepare, and we exhale to press up. So back into that glute engagement. Tuck the tailbone underneath, squeeze your sit bones together. Inhale to drop, and exhale. 10 of these. So we're on 2, and 3, and 4. We're going to hold on 5, holding on 5. We have got 5 more, but if you're feeling like this is too much for the shoulders or the wrists, then come down to do it in a glute bridge position. All right, next 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, squeezing the sit bones, 10, pausing here. We hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the pelvis down, and we cross our ankles. Shake out the wrists and fold forwards. Okay, so hands spread underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Tuck your toes. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your knees 1 inch away from the floor. So this beautiful quadruped position. Maybe close your eyes so you can get a real sense of what's going on in the body. Holding here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. We're going to do this again, but with a slight difference. We're going to move it. So inhale to prepare, just starting the timer. And exhale, lift your knees away from the floor. All right. We walk our left hand and our right foot forwards, and then we walk it back. And then we do right hand forwards, left hand forwards, and back. Feel free to have a little look at this. If you need any extra visuals, you've got another 10 seconds. And then we're going to do it again. You've got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees down. You've got 10 seconds rest. I'm going to demonstrate the other version. It's slightly longer than 10 seconds. So you're going to want to start probably at the back of your mat. This is called a bear crawl. So we want to move one hand, the other hand, the other hand, the other hand, and we're moving hand and foot contralaterally. So left hand, right foot, right hand, right foot, right hand, left foot. Sorry. So this time we're going for 30 seconds. So get into the back of your mat, and we're starting in 3, 2, and 1. So moving. Lovely. So nice. That's it. Backwards is a little bit more challenging. Try and keep the bum down. Hips steady, having a sense of kind of how we engage to keep the pelvis like this kind of beautiful flat basin shape. You've got another 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees down, sit back, shake out your wrists just a little bit. And now we're going to come back into all fours. One more thing here. Press your fingertips into the floor, lift your knees, Step back one leg, step back the other leg. We're in a high plank position, pushing the shoulder blades away from each other, keeping everything steady. Bend your left knee, drop it towards the floor, and then push it back. Same with the right knee. And back, and left, and back, and right, and back. We got a few more to go. Keep going, guys. Nearly there. You got another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees down. Shift back, child's pose for one breath. Nicely inhale through the nose and exhale. All right, we're going to come across now onto the side of our body. And you're going to lie as if you're on a beautiful, lovely beach. Squeeze the heels towards each other so you've got a slight turn out position. And what I'd like you to do is lift your bottom rib cage away from the floor so you can actually slide your whole hand underneath. So what we're going to do is start lifting our legs. So let's begin. So little lift, little lower. Little lift, little lower. This is 3, we're getting to 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Keep your top leg lifted. Lower your bottom leg towards the floor. Keep your rib cage lifted. And then squeeze them towards each other. And lower. So actually it's just the bottom leg that lifts. Your top leg is like, can I catch me? We're on 3, we're getting to 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze the thighs together, drop them a little bit, but keep them still lifted. Bring your top hand to your top hip, and then pull out through that top hand until you can lift your body part way away. So you should really feel quite strong in the side of the waist. And then we're going to see if we can lift up even more. It's not my forte, this arm slide. So we're squeezing the thighs towards each other. We've got that long kind of this really, really strong engagement in the side of the waist. And now can we tip onto our sit bones and lift our toes? It might be that we're in this position here. And from here we're going to extend the legs forwards. So extending the legs forwards and bring it back in. You might have your legs long, in which case it's the same thing, but just moving from the long position. We've done 3, we're aiming for 5. So I'll continue doing the modified variation. The last one. Pause here, and now can we get back down to the floor the same way? So reach your arm out, kind of as we did on one of the other exercises, and see if you can control your way towards the floor, and then take a little rest. Not for very long though. Coming up onto your forearm, so keeping an eye on which forearm this is. Same, still on that same hip. You're going to lift into side plank position, lifting top arm towards the ceiling. Now, what I'd like you to do is push your hips up. So we're getting the underneath external obliques and back down. And again, 10 is your magic number today. 3, we're on 3 now, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pause here, scoop that bottom arm underneath. Have a little peer underneath your bottom rib cage and then lift back up. And again. And up. And 3. And up. 4. 5. Remember, you can always modify with one knee down. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Oh, we see if we can stay lifted. Maybe you can top lift your top leg as well. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little rest. We'll swap through the center. Go across to the other side. So, laying down onto your hip. Taking this nice beach position. We immediately start externally rotating the sides, squeezing them together. Front hand can help us to balance. pulling that lower rib cage away from the floor, and we lift. And lower, 10, and 9, and 8, oh my god, and 7, and 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep them lifted. Lift your top leg so it's parallel with your top hip. Drop your bottom leg down. Keep that rib cage lifted, and we squeeze the legs together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So really getting a sense of the inner thighs. 2, and 1. Lower the legs a little bit. Bring your top hand onto your top hip. Pull through those fingertips. Start to activate the side of the waist. In whatever way you can, pull that bottom arm in. Squeeze the inner thighs. Quite strong here. We keep lifting, we keep squeezing, and then we roll onto the sit bones. You might need to use your fingertips to help you find your V-sit position, which could also be this. We inhale to prepare. We exhale to send the legs away. And back in 5, 4. I'm going to do the other variation now. 3, 2, nearly made it. Last one. And then from wherever you are, extending that arm out, and we try to roll towards the floor. Like, yes, made it. All right, coming on to our forearm planks now. So, variation can of course be one knee down, but otherwise gluing the feet together, lifting up, pressing down into that bottom arm, top arm lifts, we drop the hips, we press. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted, scooping underneath. You're like, hello rib cage, and then we lift up. And you're like, oh, fancy seeing you here. Number 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, do that, 10, and then maybe for the last 5 seconds you lift off that top leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeesh. Alright guys, just 2 more exercises to do now. So we're going on to our mountain climbers, for which I'll use a timer. The idea is that we're going slow, fast, hold. We're doing 30 seconds, and then 15 seconds on each leg. It will become very apparent very quickly. Hands into the floor. Yay! Step your legs back. Starting the timer. Now, drawing one knee into the center of the chest. Stepping it back. Other knee. Use whatever breath pattern works for you. Sort of kind of over controlling the breath maybe. Just kind of keep an eye on it or be with it. You've got 20 seconds on the timer. So you've got 10 more seconds. You've got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and now we go fast, 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 fast. So the knees are running. Oh my god, knees are running. We're running up this mountain at record speed. Forgot that programming this means that I need to actually do it. You've got another 15 seconds. Keep going. I'm slowing down, but do you need to go at the fastest that you've got, whatever that is? You've got 10 more seconds. Drive the knees, drive the knees, drive the knees. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold one knee in. 15 seconds here. Keep breathing. Try and keep that knee in. Maybe touch the toe down. As I'm doing, if you need a little break, you've got another 5 seconds on this one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Brief downward dog. Maybe bring your other knee into the chest. All right. We're there, guys. Last little push. You got another 5 seconds from now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knee down. Give your arms a little shake. So to say we have 2 more exercises. Last one is going to be our oblique twists. Same pattern, slow, fast, hold. So, we're going to do 10 slow, 10 fast, holding for 10 seconds on each leg. So, squeeze the sit bones towards each other, descend the lower belly, slight curl of the tailbone upwards. Hands behind the head, interlace fingertips. Inhale to repair, exhale to lift. Extend one leg, twist towards your knee. That's one. Inhale to center. Exhale two. Inhale center. Exhale three. Inhale center. Exhale four. Inhale center. You're keeping that belly pressing down. 5 and center. 6 and center. 7 center. 8 9 10. Then we do 10 fast. 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. We hold for 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. Swapping. We hold for another 10. I'm using one hand on my thigh to help me maintain the lift. We're on 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. Knees into the center of the chest. Surprise extra thing. It's not long, I promise. We find ourselves downward facing dog. Push into the fingerprints and into the toes. Take an inhale. As you exhale, roll the spine forwards. Step one foot out, step the other foot out. Step one foot in, step the other foot in. Same thing on the other side. So just moving the feet in and out. You can go fast, you can go slow. This is the last thing that we're going to do. If you want a little bit more cardio, you can jump it. We've got 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Have a moment, hang over your legs. Phew. Take a nice couple breaths. Feel your heart beating. Roll yourself all the way up to standing. Phew. That's my workout breath. Phew. Find your feet in the floor. One hand onto the heart center. Feel your heart beating. Feel the breath moving. We'll inhale to sweep the hands all the way up. And then exhale, a little drop down. Inhale to reach, re-energize. 2 more of these. The last one. Inhale, big reach up. Take up as much space as you can, so really, really, really wide. And relax. Well done, guys. Hopefully see you on the mat again soon. Thank you.